On this edition of the Koffers, let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some treats. A month ago, I had come back from the great land of Japan. And if you've listened to our podcast, you know that Jessica and I went over there to cover all things Godzilla for the anniversary and the release of -1. So I've been slowly unpacking and found a slew of theater merch that I acquired while I was on my trip. And I figured I'd do just like a nice catch-all video to show all the goodies that I got while I was spending a wonderful week in So one of the things I love about Japanese cinemas in general and their film industry is that they still have theater programs. These are kind of a lost art over here. We used to have these way back in the day. I'm talking even before I was born, where promoting a movie, you'd get this wonderful little program, kind of like when you would go to a like a stage play. So I managed to grab one for myself for -1. I figured we could take a look at some of the wonderful art and pictures that adorn this. So a theater program pretty much just is one giant press kit for the movie, giving you just a layout of what you're about to see or what you have seen. And at some points, if you get these before you actually watch the movie, there tends to be spoilers. So hopefully everyone has seen the movie already, because you might see some spoiler stuff, but so much is already out there that I think it's hard to spoil for anybody now. So you look, so we get a breakdown of each character, their acting stats. Now this is all in Japanese, so unless you use Google Translate to really get a look. Then there is a big pull-out poster for the timeline of all the Godzilla movies. And then some of Takashi Yamazaki's artwork that was used. A wonderful big splash page. Production notes. Little bits of art, as you can see, and simply a lot of fun stuff. And then here is, ironically, gives you a list of all of the big time theatrical merch. So I managed to get a hold of some of this. Other stuff was already sold out. And there you go, celebrating the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. So let's move on to the next item. Now, who doesn't love a good set of pins? So managed to pick up the -1 pin set. Ran me a whole 880 yen. So I think it's about like $7.50 right now, American. So these are nicely detailed, high-end, almost metallic pins. These are not your standard acrylic. So as you can see, there is match. I haven't opened these yet because, well, they're pins, and I haven't found an occasion to sport them yet. But, you know, if you collect pins, you know what you're getting. So the Godzilla is actually pretty cool in detail. I like him a lot. The G1's just kind of like, you know, a nice little badge. There's that. Now, the other thing is, though, one of the first official pieces of merchandise for the Godzilla 70th anniversary. This is an acrylic pin. And I managed to, because I didn't go to a Toho theater opening day, so there was a few things that weren't out there yet, but this guy crept in like the second or third day when I managed to get to the Roppongi Hills Toho theater. So there you go, 770 yen. Breakdown. So this guy I am going to be opening pretty soon, as Godzilla -1 minus colors coming out here, and I believe I'll be rocking this bad boy when I go watch it. So like I said, you got to find just the right occasion for your pins. Cool English Godzilla -1 sticker. This bad boy ran 550 yen, so about like $3.50, $4 American. Basic sticker, cool artwork though, adorning the -1 Godzilla, the logo. So yeah, it's just a cool sticker. You can put it on the back of your car, on your Trapper Keeper, you know, on random signs if you do that kind of vandalism, which I do not recommend doing. But whatever you want to use a sticker for, you can always use a sticker. Now what we have here is another one of the first official pieces of 70th anniversary merchandise. It is this collector coin. There's been a long line of these coins, I think going back since the Heisei films, as part of theater exclusive merch. I kind of dig coins, especially, you know, kind of arbitrary, you know, fun coins like this. So there's something nice about the heft and the weight to them. As you can see, this guy ran me 1,100 yen. So there's the back, which features the name of the big boy. It's in this hard protective casing. I'm not opening this because there's no really reason to. It's just a coin. So, and the casing alone kind of keeps it nice and well, I mean, it's display worthy. Otherwise, it's just going to sit in a shelf. So there you go. There's Godzilla adorning the 70th anniversary logo. This is kind of the kitschy thing I like to get every once in a while. I mean, it really serves no purpose other than it's kind of cool. So I have a Mothra 3 coin floating around here somewhere too. I just have to dig it out, but I figured I'd add to this. You know, they only had like 2 left, and like I said, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. So let's move on to the next thing. Now this guy, I got to give a shout out to my buddy Kazuki, because he managed to get into one of the theaters early to grab some of the exclusive merch, and he did give me a call. He's like, what, honestly, do you really want out of all this stuff? And I said, I want that glass. I want that glass. So got the official Godzilla -1 glass for me. I love this kind of stuff. It reminds me back from my childhood when like McDonald's put out like the fancy Batman glasses. A lot of the fast food chains in the 80s and 90s, glassware was like a big deal to get, even though they were like $4.99 like a cup. But for some reason, having like embossed, or at least you know, molded glass in something cool really brightened your day. So here we go. This is the glass in question. Pretty much, well, as you can see, this is a bit of a sipping cup for more adult beverages. I mean, it's still a glass. You can use it for whatever you want. But for those of us who are of age and enjoy some libations, this is perfect for you. So as you can see, you got the logo etched on the bottom with Godzilla etched on the front. It doesn't matter which way you look at them. Bam, bam, bam. So I haven't had a chance to break this in yet, but I'm thinking pretty soon. Got some celebrations coming up, and like I said, when you have a party, you got to break out the fancy glassware. And last but not least, the drink topper. Now, in American cinemas, we have been upping the merchandise game, and the drink toppers are slowly becoming a thing again. But in Japan, they've been doing this for a while. Famously, there was one for the 2014 film, and then there was a Shin Godzilla drink topper. So while I was visiting the Roppongi Hills Toho cinemas, inquired if they had any because these were starting to sell out. They said, yeah, we have a few. So the disappointing thing was that it's not a full cup. So when they gave me the cup and filled it with Pepsi, they gave me this and a straw in a completely separate bag. And when you open this up, you're meant to just wrap this around the paper cup that they give you. So little disappointing that it's not a solid plastic cup, but there you go. So this is just a cardboard sleeve, nothing special. The drink topper itself is actually pretty cool. As you can see, it's got the battle damage the Godzilla inflicts and has been inflicted with. You have the sea foaming up, and then you put the straw through the mouth, goes right in there. As you can see, it's a drink topper. So this is a big, heavy piece of plastic. So on a flimsy cardboard cup, I don't know how this was really holding up. Most people I've seen that got these didn't even bother using them. They just kind of kept them to the side. I think maybe looking for a sturdier display for such a thing. So he is pretty cool. He was only like about $12. So I kind of dig him. If anything, he's gonna probably get mounted. It's like a little Godzilla head on my wall. So I'll just put this, somewhere else. But yeah, there you guys go. That is all of my Japan 2023 travel Godzilla theater exclusive merchandise that I picked up. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this review today. Remember, if you like what you see, we do have a show. It's called the Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. It is available at thekaijukingdompodcast.com, along with our sister show, Common Kaisers. All episodes are available to be downloaded there. But if you don't like the actual physical act of downloading anything, our show is also available on all of your favorite podcast streamers. And if you like what you see here, we'd appreciate it if you give us a like, give us some feedback. But again, free country. You do what you do you. If you don't want to do that, you do you. So with that will wrap up this edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.